Hi, Misha. How are you? Right, we'll just wait till the adverts play. Hello. How can you come so quickly? Right, let's just wait until the adverts have played, if you don't mind, because people like to support the channel through watching the adverts. They do. So we'll just have a little look at that, just to see when they're rolling. See, the adverts are still playing. So while the adverts are still playing, it's best just to wait. This does contribute to the channel. I had the cat bite through my microphone yesterday, 2 days ago. So I need to get a new microphone. So the adverts will eventually add up. So while waiting for that to come in, I'll just sort out the cards. Hope you're having a good, what day are we on? Monday? Yeah. You can get a reading, Misha. I'm just waiting for the adverts to finish rolling to make it very fair for people. So, yeah, it is free today. But as I said, I will wait until people do watch the adverts and then come in and then start. So it makes it fair then, doesn't it? Because some people like to contribute to the channel, which is very nice. So they're sorted out. Hello, Olga. I'm fine, thank you. Just wait until all these adverts roll through. As you can see, the adverts are still going. So instead of skipping the adverts, if you can roll the adverts, maybe make a drink. Cheers, everyone. Go to the toilet, sit down, and then that contributes, doesn't it? Hello, Lucky Pearl 7. How are you? So as you can see, some people may have watched some adverts. I would appreciate people watching them all. Make a cup of tea, make a coffee, and then we can begin. So I've just done for you people. I've just done a walkthrough of the Sacred Forest Oracle, which I think is coming on at 2 o'clock. So yeah, please have a look at that, and then I can use them for you. A beautiful pack, they're absolutely gorgeous. And then I think on the 10th of June, I've scheduled the Earth Warriors, which is the 2nd edition. So that's nice as well. So that's that. Right, we're still on the adverts. Hello, Ashley Patterson. You can have a question, guys. I'm just allowing these adverts to run until people, because some people like to support the channel, don't they? So in the meantime, if you can like the video, that's always good to do, and then we can get started. As I say, we will randomly pick people to see how your week is going in June. What date are we on? The 8th of June. Oh, it's going too fast, isn't it? Right, okay, so begin to put your questions down now, guys. I will pick people at random. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate your company, but I really do appreciate people watching the adverts. It does help the channel, especially when the cat bit through the microphone. So I've banned the cat from this room now. Good. Well, oh yeah. Adverts have stopped now. That's good. Yeah. Well, make sure you watch it all. Remember not to press skip. Right, guys. So keep putting your questions down, guys. And then we'll get to it. So can't see any questions at the moment. But yeah, keep putting your questions down on the start of the week. And we'll get this done as quickly as we can, guys. Thank you. You don't have to put them a lot, just 1 or 2 times, but make sure I am looking at your questions. We don't have to have a whole run of them, just once or twice, so I get to see them. I think I'm going to sneeze. I was at buffering. That's typical if it is buffering. Always happens. Right, guys, what is your questions, please? Do put your questions down. Priyanka, what is S thinking of me currently after an argument? Do you know, I nearly read that as an engagement. What's he thinking after our engagement? Right, so let's have a look. Argument. Such a difference between argument and engagement. Right, so let's have a look. Remember, guys, to like the video. Keep those questions coming, guys. Let's have a look at what S is thinking of you after your argument. Yeah, sometimes relationships can be in competition, can't they? And when we're with partners, it should never really be a competition. It's a teamwork, isn't it? So just remember that. Is Tarot's alive as well? Oh, how cute. Oh, we were on together, the three of us, last night. Was it last night or in the day? Yeah. Right, okay, what does they thinking of you? Oh, Priyanka, I think he's in one of those moods where he's covered himself up, hiding away, and is a bit bewildered, really. Yeah. So he's got the Knight of Swords. So as you can see, he's covered up, he covered himself in darkness. So he's just trying to think what went on, really. So he's a little bit mystified, and he's been very reflective about what was said and what was not said. There's an opportunity to make things better, but I would give this a little bit of time. It was reversed, so I've got to take that in consideration. So it's not so much about feeling, it's what they've said about things. So that's kind of reflected. So it's almost like they're trying to protect themselves as well. So maybe they think the opportunities just slid out of sight. But I wouldn't worry too much. I'll just let the dust settle, and then, yeah. It's always good to say what you want in a positive way. I really like you, or I really love you, or whatever, and it's disappointing that we had that argument. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for the question and good luck with that. Right, Ashley, may I please ask how this new Leo guy I started talking to recently is feeling about you? I asked you about him last week, but we still haven't spoken since Friday. Oh, okay, Friday. Well, it's only Monday, but yeah. Let's have a look. It's a bit annoying, isn't it, when that happens, really? Let's have a look, because weekends we can reflect on things, Ashley. So we have to. Hello, Shrey. How are you doing? Yeah, no worries, Priyanka. Yeah, he needs to get out of that Knight of Swords, doesn't he? But hopefully he will. Right, let's have a look at Ashley and the Leo. What's going on there? Oh, yeah. Right, what's going on? Let's have a look. What's going on with Leo? And yourself, Ashley. Hello, Dripper. How are you doing? Rude. I find that rude. Don't you find that rude? It's like, just be honest. Just say if you don't want to go out with someone, but no communication is just childish, rude, not grown up, very disrespectful, and shouldn't happen. I don't know why this generation thinks they can do that. It's like cowardly as well, isn't it? Naughty Leo the Lion. Rude. In fact, if I were you, if I didn't hear from him by tomorrow, I would bin him, because we need to value ourselves a little bit more. It is no excuse for no communication. And if they come up with an excuse, I lost my phone, I lost my charger, rubbish. Anyone can borrow a phone from anyone else, can't they? It's not on. I love you, sunshine. Yeah, doing well today. Yeah, I'll do that. Love you, sunshine, in a minute. No, Miss Chanwani, that wasn't the first time. He's done that a few times. You just haven't seen. Right, let's have a look, Ashley. What's going on this week, Ashley Patterson and the Leo? The stupid Leo. That shouldn't be judgmental, but it's rude. Rude. No excuse. Right. Hello, Sunseed. How are you? Right. Why are these backwards and upside down? Right. Okay. So, thank you, love you, sunshine. This 40 rupees, love you, sunshine. It does only come up to be 38 pence. Because I looked at it last time. But thank you. I much appreciate it. I will do your question next. It's just funny when you do it. I laugh. It's funny because PayPal grabs a lot of that anyway. Well, it's not on PayPal, is it? But yeah, it is funny. But yeah, it looks pretty. So let me just do Ashley. I know rupees is very difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. Anyway, so let's go back to this stupid Leo, as I'm calling him. No respect for your Leo. Well, if he treats you like that, I'm not in the mood. It's coming across. These two cards were upside down. Normally I put the cards all the right way. But anyway, so the Four of Visions is they are in a mood. They are definitely in one of those depressive moods. So I don't know if life has got them down particularly. And it's almost like they're wasting the opportunity, but they don't quite realise. The Child of Challenges as well is upside down. So they've trapped themselves within their mindset. So this energy is more to do with them than you and relationships. So obviously they're still kind of not in the mood for relationships per se. So they've started something, it's reminded them of something else. They are quite depressed about a lot of things and they can't see a way out. And normally the Child of Challenges, when they're in the Enchanted Forest, they can work things out. But I have to say these cards were upside down and I'm going to read them upside down. So it's almost like this situation, they don't know how to open their heart up completely to you, Ashley. And as I said, if they're still in a mood by tomorrow, I'll just forget the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? Are you not worth something more to be treated a lot better than that? There is no excuse for it whatsoever. No excuse whatsoever. I'm not happy with the situation. I'm sure you're not too. So yeah, just because they're in a mood. Sorry, I'm depressed. I'm this, that, and the other, and I don't want to drag you down in my gloom. So I've decided to keep away from people. All you have to say is that I do apologise when I'm in a bit more better mood, then I can be around people. He could have said that, couldn't he? But no, he didn't. Smack him on the head. Hello, Krishna. Oh, I'm doing fine. Krishna, I've just today I'm going to be doing this oracle at is it 2 o'clock? Anyway, I'll put the premiere out. It's a beautiful deck, this. So once you've all seen that, I will definitely be giving these cards. These are absolutely gorgeous. Just stay tuned for that. And the other oracle pack I've got on the 10th of June is the second edition of that. So that's really good as well. Love you, sunshine. Thank you very much for the second donation. I will get to your question. I didn't know there was a dark blue. I must take a photograph of that. Right, okay, so your question. I hope, Ashley, you're all right with... He could have said that, Ashley. He could have said that. It's not hard. All you have to... It was coming towards me on the love front, yeah. Hello, Shane Walker. How are you? Yeah, it's not hard to say, look, all I am is not in the mood for going out being jolly. I'm in an awful mood. Stay away. Annoying. Right, let's have a look at good. Right, love you, sunshine. Let's have a look at what's coming on the love front. I'm just thinking what deck I can use for you. Do you know what I'm going to do? First of all, I'm going to read you if they're in there. I haven't done these dragons for a while. Love you, sunshine. First of all, before we do that, I am going to give you a dragon message. Ooh, these dragon magic message. Anyone else want a dragon magic message? Do say. Right, this is first before we can. You need a nice boost by the dragon energies to give you something really great before I decide. So it's a decision. What can we do? I'll just use. I know. Right, so your message of dragons, love you, sunshine, is dragon's flight. It is time to fly high above your situation. So that's scoping everything else that's down below and see all from a new perspective. The big picture, what lies above and beyond and below, will now become clear to you. Shift your focus. That's great. So shifting your focus on love and what you are tending to look at. So it's all about looking at the bigger picture, isn't it? So that was that. Let's give you a mermaid. Let's see what love is coming out for you. Hello, Lisa Love. Yeah, that's from the dragons. So sometimes we do have to look at things. Sometimes we have to concentrate on what we have been looking at, and is that all there is? Sometimes humans, especially in this era, have got such tunnel vision that they can't see the bigger picture. So dragons flying higher will give you, yay! Dragons are cool, aren't they? So I need to do a pickapile dragon reading, don't I? And I can't do that in the next 3 days because I'm working a lot on my job, which is annoying. But next week I've got time off, and I'll promise you I'll do a pickapile of dragons and all sorts of things. We need to get those dragons up. I've got so many dragon packs. Right, let's see what's coming up in love for lovely sunshine. Yeah, it's a lovely pack. Krishna, the life. I don't know why we don't just call you Hina again. Anyway, so let's have a look at lovely sunshine. Right, so let's have a look from the dragon's perspective. What is coming up for you? Well, definitely you've got the Two of Cups here, which is really good. So there is love on the cards for you. A great connection indeed. So what is that? You've got to use the strength of stability as well. So you can see the merman trying to let those fish be free. So I think that's letting your emotions be free. Just imagine and visualize what it is that you really, really want, love your sunshine. Because you do come across as quite a lot of aspects here, like the Queen of Pentacles. So that's a new growth. Nourish your idea of what a connection can be. So I think that this is quite a good. It is a strength card, but I think it shows within what you want as well. You want someone who can look after the bigger details and be someone who is there to fight for the small people. I think that's so it's almost like those little details. So they're going to be a very caring person for you. And I think that's one of the things that you do need. I'm all for empowering all individuals, not just women, but all individuals. But I think the partner that would suit you quite well is someone who looks after the small details. And I think in your personality, perhaps it's good that they can do that for you. You know, like maybe open a door and go, oh, can I make you a drink, love? Somebody who really pays attention to those small details. And you do have the Queen of the Ocean as well, which is great. So you've got two queens. So not only the Queen of the Ocean, which is the Empress, you've also got that Queen of Pentacles. So you are more than ready. Just kind of manifest something on a bigger detail and have that courage to connect to that perfect person. So say to yourself, I am worthy, and you've got justice on your side as well. So the justice about you paying attention to the bigger picture is definitely there. So someone who can provide and look after those small details is definitely on the cards. But yeah, you are very, very close to your connection. Oh, that's so nice. But yeah, you are. And I think it's going to be a very soft but sturdy person. So they're very, very caring. Oh, I think that's great. I think that's really good. So they do have a yarn of yin energy. They care. They're very, very loving inside, not only to you, but to the world around them. So I like that. Very nice. Hello, Shruti. How are you? Hello, Shane. You feel blank. Yeah, the emotions are definitely there. It's and I think your partner will bring that up because you'll trust them. They'll be very kind and soft and not forceful. So I think it's going to be such a lovely match to bring these things out for you. Yes, you can have a reading, Shane. Anyone can have a reading. Just post your questions. Right, Shrai, what was Pallavi's reaction to how I dealt with Alicia? All right, Shrai, let's have a look at Pallavi's reaction. For Shrai, let's have a look at Pallavi's. Oh, I don't know why I'm using those cards. Right, let's have a look, Shrai, about Pallavi's reaction to how you dealt with Alicia. Yeah, can I have a general message, Lisa? Absolutely. Yeah, you can have an oracle message for Hina. Hello, Shivakshi. Yeah, no worries, Shruti. We'll do that. Moderators, please remember to say like and subscribe. They don't have to subscribe, but definitely like the video. Just donate for a reading, things like that, and then just to remind new people as well. Is that okay, girls, boys? Right, Shrai, let's have a look at Pallavi's reaction. So how you dealt with Alicia? Thank you, Lisa Love. I have to remind myself to do it as well. Yeah, because Pallavi is Cancer. Yeah, sometimes it is about the change. Because they can be quite sensitive, Cancerians, can't they, about a lot of things. That they know that you're a very strong personality, and that they, from what's gone on, it's almost like they wish for change. So depending on how they look at you, they definitely want that change. They want good change. They want healing change. So it's almost like for them to have a look at your personality, they are judging you as well. So whatever you do and they're noticing, it's like click, click, click under their belt. So they didn't quite like it. So as I said, you've got to be very careful because whatever you do, whatever you say, they do notice. So it's like those little beady eyes. And as you know, they already look at you on Instagram and things like that. So just be wary about what you do because it does have an effect for them. Okay? Thank you, Shrai. Leo's talking rubbish. Well, you know, as I said, you've got to be very, very careful. Just don't get involved. Do you know what I mean? Just have integrity about yourself. Right, Krishna would like an oracle message, so we will give you an oracle message. What can we pick? We'll give you some earth magic. Let's give our earth. Right, let's give you some earth magic. These are lovely cards. Don't know if you've seen the review. Anyway, let's see what you need to know today. For Hina. Shrey, you and Mustafa are very amusing people. People will love you going around. Yeah. You ignore it. Well, you know, you've just got to be careful. Just be very, very careful. It is good to ignore people who are trying to get a rise, definitely. But just watch what you are doing because, you know, stalks, little eyes on stalks, they notice. Right, let's look at Hina. What does Hina need to know today? Right, let's have a look. Dragonfly and emergence. Oh, that's wonderful. When we have dragonflies, they kind of shimmer, and that they look like 1 minute they're there and 1 minute they're not, and they kind of fly like this. But when they land near us, it's such a magnificent thing, and this is why it's called emergence. It's like noticing the beauty around you, but also it's like a transformation as well. So when we emerge, our feelings emerge and we can see better. Then we win the day, so to speak. So it's almost like going from one thing to the next. But when we really focus and we realize exactly what we do want, it becomes really valuable. So there's an array of opportunities. It's like an array of choices. And when we actually pick one thing and really focus on it, but really allow the source of power to really emanate through us. So it's about really looking, focusing, and changing. Those three things will realize that you can see a difference within your life. So I think that's a lovely message for you. Definitely. Oh, pretty, isn't it? Okay, so hopefully that helped. I don't understand that at all. Why so long? Anyway, right, okay, so yeah, that was a good oracle message for yourself, no doubt. Right, Shane, am I making the world a better place through my Facebook? Facebook. Right, okay, let's have a look. Shane Walker. Right, what do people think about your Facebook? All right. Well, a lot of people have this weird idea of Facebook anyway, so. But let's have a look. Shane Walker. Yeah, it's nice to have hearts, isn't it? Hello, Cutie Pie. How are you doing? Right, you don't have to keep posting the same question over and over again. Just once or twice, and then wait, and then do it again. It is absolutely fine. Unless there are a load of hearts all over the place, and we like that. We like the flowers as well, which is equally good. Right, Shane, let's have a look at what people's thoughts on your Facebook. Remember, what people can donate, that's absolutely fine. Minimum of £2 on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. And that takes priority in the longer. So let's just have a look at what people think of Shane's Facebook. Do you want all of us to come and stalk your Facebook? You would like oracle cards for your career reading? Yep, that's absolutely fine. I think they really enjoy it, to be fair, Shane. You've got the Weaver of Visions, so it can transform people's life, and for you to keep your vision about what you're aiming to actually do through social media is very apt as well. So be determined about you want. And when you say, are you changing people's lives? I think, yeah, you actually are. So that's nice, isn't it? So with the Weaver of Visions, that is really good. So the messages that you are bringing to people with your different posts, if you do keep them nice, then yeah, it's great. And the perseverance about what you are doing will meet people's needs. So yeah, I think you are. Well done, you. That seems very nice indeed. Yeah, so that's really, really beautiful, isn't it? Right, it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes people just like to keep putting messages out, as long as it's not too much. It's absolutely fine. You can post a question. Hello, is this Love is Fond? Very nice name. No worries. What was that? Deepa. So Deepa would like oracle cards and a career reading for you. Right, so the first oracle card I'm going to do you, because I feel like it is a Dragon Magic oracle. So let's see what message is there, and then I'll give you the Earth Magic as well. Right, so let's, yeah, no worries at all. Because these dragons are really good. They like to give you a point of view from a dragon's perspective, especially when we need to know. Right, okay. So for Deepa, yeah, okay, Shruti. Let's just do Deepa's oracle. So what Deepa needs to know at the moment with her dragons is there are many forms of light upon planet Gaia, and all transmit healing rays. We ask you now to bathe in the light of the moon, and beneath its silver radiance, drink in its magic. So sometimes one has to reflect to yourself with that, what it is that you're trying to achieve within career and trying to achieve emotionally. Because some things are a bit of an illusion at times, but still, that's what they said, so can't argue with that. Right, let's have a look about your career, what is going on with that, Deepa. Hello, Sanjay, how are you? Promotion with the oracle cards. Let's have a look. Right, deeper, let's have a look. I'm fine, Sanjay. I hope. Yeah, rain, purification. Right, okay. So rain is the giver of water, nourishment, and it is essential for clearing things away. So some people look at rain as, oh, it's raining or a miserable day, but it is essential. So your emotions that you need to put on yourself have to be nourishing. If you look at the moon, and the moonlight is very reflective, and the rain can be crying, can be really upset, but it has to happen to nourish us. So it is a cleansing thing. So imagine your opportunity has been very rare, with a lot of sun and a drought, and then the rain comes. So look at things always in a positive light, because the moon is very reflective and it's very yin inside. And it's the same with rain. It comes to nourish the earth. So you have to have a look at what kind of promotion is there. Is it a little bit of off with things? But there's a lot of opportunity within every sort of kind of vision that comes to you. So at the moment, I don't see promotion at the moment. But look at things totally in a way that promotes yourself. So what are you doing to actually promote yourself? Are you valuing yourself enough to get that promotion, so to speak? So sometimes presenting different aspects to people in charge might just push that through. But if things aren't happening at the speed that you believe it is, then sometimes it's about nourishing yourself to move somewhere else to get that promotion. But, step up in the right direction, if that makes sense. So thanks for the question. Right. Right, Shruti, what does A think? I feel about him, please. Okay, let's do Shruti. And what does A think? Okay. Right, let's have a look. Right, Shruti, let's have a look what A is thinking at the moment. So I think you two have got a good change to your relationship, especially when you can look at the connection between the two of you. And this is what has to be recognized, because sometimes it's not. So yeah, I think this is quite a lucky thing to put things into balance and have that even discussion with A, Shruti, and also see that connections can be possible when healing occurs. Okay, thank you. Hi, Olga. Right, let's do Is Love is Fond. Hello, can you get a read on how my person of interest feels about you? We are currently out of communication, but is there still a chance? Okay, is this just drop a letter, because that energy is very distant. It's like not there. So you've got to really concentrate on the name or whatever you want to put, the initial. So if you do that for me, that would be a lot better. Hello, Penguin, how are you? So let's do Lisa. A general reading for Lisa Love. Okay. Let's have a look at Lisa Love. See what's coming up for Lisa Love today. What's going on for Lisa? Right, pop your questions down, people, so I know you're in the room. It's fine. Let's just have a look at Lisa Love. Hi, Yukta, how are you doing? Right, Lisa Love, what's going on for you? You might have to believe in yourself a little bit better to take a chance. Sometimes taking a chance of what you are connecting to. So just believe your life path, so to speak. If you don't know what your life path is, just take a chance about moving forward, because it's like seeing things, believing in things, and really connecting to something. So guidance is very possible for yourself, but learning through experiences is also one of those applicable things. So that's with the Page of Pentacles and the Wise Tree, the oldest tree in the Enchanted Forest. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Hello, Yukta. Right, Shivakshi, what is Omang's feelings towards you? All right, you only have to post your question twice, and I'll see it, so you don't have to keep posting it. I will get to it, Yukta. Don't worry. Right, let's have a look at Omang's feelings towards you. Right, let's have a look. If you're in the room, post your questions. I know you are here. Right. What is Omang's feelings? Omang's feelings. Okay, let's have a look what they're feeling today. Right, so they're feeling a little bit alone at times at the moment, and I think they want to emotionally move on from things. They might not realize that that's the best thing for them today. So it's almost like what they have to do is really look at what is real for them. So if they feel like they've got no support and they have to kind of move on an emotional aspect, then that's one of the things that they're going to have to do. But they do need a better connection on a spiritual level, on a soul level. So that's one of the things that they may have to look at. That was the Nine of Boons for you, and also the Eight of Visions, which was upside down, but yeah. So hopefully that helps a little bit for you. Right, do post your questions down. Starseed, hello, how are you? Are you still here? Post your question again, if that's all right. Penguin, what does Danisha think of you? No worries. Right, Penguin, what does Danisha think of you today? Let's have a look, shall we? Please remember to like the video, and donations do take priority in a longer read on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Right, let's have a look what Danisha thinks of you today. You're here? Great, thank you. Okay, I'll go. Thank you, guys. Right, let's have a look at Danisha. Right, let's have a look at Danny's show today. So, I think they're quite happy with you at the moment. I think they're willing to move things forward, work with you, and kind of really see that there is something there. So I would trust in this aspect of, you know, yeah, they've noticed you, they like you, that they're willing to work with you, as I said, and move things on. So yeah, a lot of creativity in that. Do take action towards them, and I think hopefully, yeah, that's got a good stepping stone in the right direction, hasn't it? So that's good. Right, okay. So Starseed, hello, Yos. Hi. Right, what did that move? Okay, so Starseed, hopefully you're still here. When will you meet your spouse? Right, I wish people wouldn't do that. Tarot's Talk hates that. Right, Starseed, when will you meet your spouse? Or have you already met them? Let's have a look what the cards need you to know at the moment, okay? Alicia, I'm meeting. Right, let's have a look at your spouse. What's going on? Well, there's a huge choice going on for you. I don't particularly think that you have met them, but you've just got to kind of calm down a little bit on the mindset, but also focus on maybe a lot more about what you want from this. So the Seven of Visions is saying that everything is a mishmash at the moment, and one isn't really focusing on your personal goals. I know that is a goal to meet a spouse, but get everything in order. But everything is in order, but it's the way you're looking at it. So it's like really see that the beauty is around you, and they'll just suddenly appear, I think. As long as you don't force it, don't struggle with it, going, oh, is it this situation, that situation over here? About, calmness. And then it'll just drop into place and you wonder why, it was so chaotic. But yeah, it is fine. Don't worry. Right, okay, Isis. I did mention before that if you say a letter of your person, because your person, it could be anybody. So if you say their first name or initial or a star sign, then I can do your question. Is that all right? Right. Let's do Yukta. Noah. All right, thank you. Right, okay. Starseed, I've just read for you. Yeah. So let's have a look at Yukta. What are Meet's feelings for you? Let's have a look, Yukta. Let's have a look at Meet's feelings for you. Hello, zombie. Right, okay. I'm just doing Yukta and Meet's feelings. Meet's feelings for you. All right. So their feelings towards you is quite nice, actually. I think if you both are on the same page and both offer your feelings and communication right in the right way, then you're both a win. This can be a win-win situation if you allow it to be. So I think it's very nice, the energy at the moment, and I think they feel very comfortable with you. So that's the Six of Boons and the Weaver of Boons. So for the future, it looks quite nice at the moment. So yeah, I just relax you. Very nice. So Isis, let's see about Noah. Okay. How is Noah feeling towards Isis? Love is fond at the moment. So let's have a look at Noah. Noah. Hello, Miss Kitty. How are you? You can ask an over 18 question. Just depends what it is. Most questions are over 18, but I know what you mean. I can choose to ignore it or not. Just depends what it is. Right, let's have a look at Noah and Isis. Noah and Isis. All right, okay. Isis and Noah. Hello, Gita. How are you? Good, Miss Kitty. Right, okay, let's have a look at what's going on with Noah. Oh, so Noah, I know you're in no communication, but they quite like it that way. They're in the hermit mode. So the hermit, as it says, is the hermit. And when it comes across as the Four of Boons, they don't want to share themselves either. I know it's upside down, but so in this time of no communication and not seeing them, they're going to reflect on a lot of things, but they don't think that they are all like that. But they may have taken themselves away from society in general, so don't take it too personal about them. But I think they're not going to realize that they haven't been in contact with you. It's things that so sometimes months can go by with friends and family and things like that, and we don't say hello or how are you, and it's kind of one of those things. So they're not stressed out about it, they're just on their own. I can't see a romance with this particular aspect, but yeah, they're just reflecting on a lot of things. So a lot of people have to reflect on a lot of things, don't they? Right. So hopefully that helped, Izzy. Right. Post your questions, guys. Right. Yours wrong. I do an exam to get promotion in my job. Will it be accepted? Right. Let's have a look about your promotion. And will it be accepted? Exam. Right. Let's have a look at yours wrong's exam and promotion. Miss Kitty, do put your question down and I'll pick it up. It's always good to be hopeful, but I don't think he's really bothered. He's in that, I can't be bothered. So it's up to you how long you want to wait for an energy that's kind of not going anywhere at the moment. But yeah, it's always good to be hopeful, I suppose, isn't it? Right, let's just have a look at the promotion and the job offers for that, for Yosra. No worries, yes, wrong. So, wow, this is quite heavy energy. You've got the 10 of challenges and you've got the 10 of spells. So this is very difficult. So I don't know. So I don't know if you're doing the exam, have done the exam, just the way that particular question was worded. I think it's very challenging. If you were to do the exam, pass the exam, etc., etc., it doesn't necessarily mean that you will get promoted, but it's definitely a step in the right direction, isn't it? I think at the moment the whole firm is going through a particularly difficult time. Probably need restructure, to be fair. So I would always do the exams and anything to better yourself, keep things going. But I do think it's tended to be a little bit of a struggle where you are at the moment. But that's nothing to do with your abilities. But there is a lot of competition as well. And I think there's going to be a lot of restructure as well within your situation. Okay. So don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. Definitely. Okay. Good luck. Goddess, how are you? Ski, how are you? No worries. It's good to have you on board. Olga, let's do Olga. No worries at all. Right, Olga, I'd like to get some advice on career. Right, Olga, let's just have a look about your situation. Always good to have you on board. Let's have a look. Olga. Hello, Sir Blue. It's good to see you. Let's have a look at Olga's. Post your questions, guys, again. So I know you're in the room. Like Miss Kitty, I did notice you, but if you are still here, post your question. Right, we're doing Olga at the moment. Right, Olga, let's have a look what's going on. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so it was hard to go whether you should stay or should you go. But I think the answer for you is going to be quite clear. So I'm not leading you on, but so the energy right now is that maybe there is too much kind of aspect that you feel like you're not giving in other areas. So it is a little bit of not the ability to actually, basically, where you are now. I think it's giving you stress. Well, you can see that with that. There is that disappointment. But here with the Two of Boons, it's almost like the way that the work is put out, the way it's presented, it's probably not the best conducive for not only your feelings, but also how things are run. And it's almost like you can do things, but it might not be appreciated so much. So it's almost like it's just, yeah, that's the kind of energy. So it'd be interesting to know whether you should move away from that. But when you feel disappointed and you feel like you're not being recognized, the work isn't emotionally pleasing for you, then that is one of those answers, but only you can make the decision for that. But this is currently the energy that is picking up from you, Olga. So it is a little bit disappointing at times. I dropped a whole pack of cards on the foot. Yeah, well, that's kind of the answer, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that is kind of the answer, isn't it? Sorry, that is the kind of answer that you can look at. You know, sometimes we have to look at the other areas surrounding it, and if it's really isn't, because I'm my age now, I always go, if I'm not valued where I am, I just leave, because I do value my time and my effort and who I am as a person. I think, don't respect me, you don't value, I'm not feeling valued, I'm off. Well, that's me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, no worries. Hello, Miss Kitty, you are here. Great. So your question, Miss Kitty, you're going to make me scroll, aren't you? Oh, no. How is Jay feeling about you, Miss Kitty? Well, let's use some kitty cats. Let's use some woody cards for you. Well, yeah, absolutely, Olga. No, I agree with you. So have a rethink about what you do want to do. If it is causing too much, yeah, it's kind of your decision, isn't it, really? Because we have to value ourselves for the new situation to come in, don't we? Right, let's have a look, Miss Kitty, about how is Jay feeling about you, Miss Kitty. No, zombie, there's no list. Put your question down. Did you put your question down? No, you didn't. You asked, can I do an 18 question? I said, yeah. There is no list. There is a pinned comment. Is there a pinned comment? Did I pin the comment? Have I pinned the comment? Yeah. Are you posting? As I said, I may do it and I may not. Right, let's see Miss Kitty and Jay. Miss Kitty and Jay. Well, if it's not showing, you need to write it in a different way because I have banned words. So rephrase the question. If it's not showing, it's because you've got a banned words. Right, let's find out about Jay. Hello, Ajinga. I will ban words that I don't find applicable. Right. Let's have a look, Miss Kitty, about how Jay is feeling about you. Right. Let's have a look. Ooh, oh, wow. So, Jay, at the moment, Miss Kitty, we've got the Tower. So there is that change coming up on a lot of level. Maybe you think that things are not going according to a plan, but the universe is here to say that within your life, within your life, change has to take place. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So that does mean eventually it will be more successful. You've got to drive this energy forward and not make the same mistakes. So if you've particularly made something's happened within the relationship with Jay and yourself, and it seems that everything is a disaster, then you can change together and move this forward into a more successful pattern. So change is always good, whether it seems bad or not. So it just leaves that space for change. So within your own life, perhaps, just keep going forward in a very positive outlook, and not kind of go backwards, if that makes sense with Jay. Okay? No. Yeah, move forward. It is time to move forward now, and not look back. So for that energy, it is best just to keep going forward. Maybe forget about them at the moment, because that's you. You've got to keep going forward. So yeah, the dust has to settle significantly. Just honour yourself. And if people are in no contact, then you know it's not good, is it? So move forward in that. You know, realize that you're better than that would also be good as well. So Gita, whom does you will choose between Ruchi and S? Right, it's not a third party question, because as you know, we do not do third party questions. Right. You've taken a lot of effort to do that. Does Libra want to again? Right, okay. It obviously was the SEX. Let me have a look at that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, you took a lot of effort to do that, haven't you? That's so funny. So fun. Oh, that took a lot. Space. Right, let's do zombie, because Gita asked that question in the. Yeah. I know what I mean. Right, let me see about your Libra. Right, zombie. Cheers. Oh, you're funny. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look at what Libra energies towards yourself. Right, what does Libra? I'll ask it in the head, obviously. Hello, Blah. Right, okay. I'm not so sure that this person is Blah because the normal purple. So that's one of those things. Let me have a look. Hold on a minute. Right, let's continue. Hi, Sanch, you're back. A minute. Hold on 1 second. Right. Hello, Tupanshi. How are you? Right, we're just doing a question that zombie knows. Right, okay. Hello, sweet but psycho. It's a long time no see. Good to see you. Right, we're on zombies question at the moment. Okay, zombie. Whoops. Right, your answer here is so Yeah, I think they're quite contemplating a lot of things. And I think there's a sense here that it doesn't come up with that answer, but I think they're kind of contemplating things that to do. So I actually reckon, believe it or not, they want to get to know you in a more deeper level. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here, but you've also got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is always working hard and really perfecting their skill. They feel very happy with themselves and also with you. So yeah, obviously that's a byproduct of it. But I think they want to know you. I think there's a kind of mysticism around you that they want to get to know as well. So be a little bit more open about this certain encounter. You never know where it leads. Ooh. So that's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, it is demonstrating nothing to do with that. Yeah, so it's interesting, isn't it? Right. No worries, no worries. I'm pretty sure that's really good. Right, do post your questions, guys. Hello, how are you? You need 3 cards. Well, you get 2, Sir Blue. Is that a general reading you want, Sir Blue? Is it just 3? A general reading. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Checking the time. Right, okay. Right, scheme. One question per session, people. Right, let's do scheme. What is M's next move towards you? We were in a deep relationship, but have taken a step back. Right, Ski, let's have a look at M and U scheme. Hello, Yasmin, Eid, how are you? Yeah, there is no list. It is random questions, so put your question down, and hopefully I'll have time to do it. Donations do take priority, and I'm more cards. Right, got to be in the room to take that question out. So, scheme. What is M's next move towards you? Ski and M. Remember, guys, to post down your questions so I can read them. Hello, Sakshi Oza, how are you? Yes, just put your question down. If you've got time, we'll do it. Isis, for a full reading, if you want a personal reading off camera, then email me at purejoytarot@gmail.com. If you want more cards in this particular session, then it is anything above £2, which is really cheap, isn't it? And then I'll do you a few more cards than I do just 2. So hopefully that's answered your question. So what's going with you, Ski, is a good energy for this particular aspect. If you actually are still in the same circle as this person, then they will get the courage to come forward to actually talk to you on a deeper level than before. So the 3 of Cups is saying, yeah, emotionally they are still attracted to your energy, and with the strength of character, then they could make things happen. So I think this is quite a positive outlook of how they're feeling today. So there's nothing untoward about what's happened in the past. And for you, Ski, I think going forward, maybe they feel a little bit you know, that it's not possible, too much water under the bridge. But I reckon if you met them again, then things could again flow in a particular direction. So that's nice. Yay. What? App, you would like app MNC, you would like a career reading? Yep. If you actually meet them, say for instance, they're in your family, your friends, or group of friends, you know, and you're at the same party or same restaurant or same social setting, then, you know, things can happen. But if you live in different cities, then the probability is not going to happen. Do you get my drift? What's going on with Sanch? Yeah, this is why you've got to keep posting, so I know you're in the room. Yeah, we do things differently here on this channel. Ooh. Yeah, no worries. So let me do app, and then I'll do sunshine. Okay, so app would like a career reading. Yeah, so I'm doing app for a career reading at the moment. See what's going on. Okay. App MNC, a career reading for you. I don't know what's going on here, you two. I hope you two are being nice. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the career reading for app. Yeah, right, okay. This is the example here that sometimes when we write things, it has a different tone. So make sure we always know who we're talking to, and that's why when we're trying to reconcile with people and we send them a text message, it's like, how is that going to be perceived? We know what we mean, but them reading it, do they know what you mean? Do you know what I mean? So it's always difficult without seeing someone's body language and tone. That's why this text message, this is the reason why most people split up. The texts are rubbish. Right, so for a career, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is a great card. There is going to be significant change. So you have to value yourself and you have to learn to put down roots, really nourish your career. So it gives a good standing if you allow things to grow. What is best for you? And there's a change coming up to make that actually happen. So growth is possible, and valuing yourself is very possible, and allow that growth to happen. So sometimes, an example, if we lose a job or we don't think that job is right for us, sometimes it seems to be bad change, but it works out to be the best change for us. So within a lot of things, allow change to happen to further your career. Yeah, so that seems good, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, some people are very polite, Skay. They just post and they wait and wait and wait. And then I said, please post your question again so I know you're in the reading. Normally I do notice Sanch, don't I, Sanch? So I'll do Sanch next. Is that about San? Current feelings of San? Yeah. Right, so hello Victoria, how are you? Right, Sanj, let's have a look at Sam feelings towards you today. What is Sam feeling towards Sanj? Yes, you can, Isis. Yes, you can. If you do that on PayPal or Cash App, that's absolutely fine. No worries at all. Thank you. Yeah, just send it. It's absolutely fine. And I'll get the notification. That's grand. And he'll just convert it or not. Yeah, US dollars are fine. No worries, app. I think that's quite good. So significant change for yourself. Right, let's see about Sam. PayPal is here. I thought it was on. It's PayPal me. Right, let's have a look at Sam. Sam towards Sanjay. So, Blue, put your question down. And Victoria, just put your questions down so I know you're in the room. And I've got that on Cash App. Yeah, it's just come through. Thank you very much. Just post your questions. You can't get 3 cards there, Blue. You get 2 and an oracle. How are they feeling? Well, it's contradicting itself, it is. So yeah, they feel happy in some ways of what they've achieved around you and Sam, but they're also not willing to completely share. So they believe that they've won you over, but they're not quite willing to give a lot more. So the victory that's in this card of giving to yourself is kind of go, okay, I've got that situation. I'm happy. I don't have to do anything more. No, Sam, you do. So in a way that they feel content, but they don't want to strive to the winning goal, to the post that's opening up their heart and really giving you at the moment. So one has to really see why they are closed off in a lot of things. But I think a lot of people have helped them just to. I think they're on a good progression, put it that way. But they do have to share more of themselves, don't they, Sanj? Right, let's have a look at Isis. Thanks for the donation on Cash App. That was very kind. Okay. Right, let's have a look at that. Okay. So let's have a look what's going on with you two. Let's have a look at these cards with that. Right, okay, so this and Noah. Let's see what's going on for you. stalker. Right, okay. Is this no? Right, let's have a look at this situation. And moving on. Right. Whoa. Right, okay. So, what did we say before about Noah? They were stuck in the hermit mode, wasn't it? I think they're demonstrating here quite a lot of energy for no movement towards moving forward. I think they are showing in this card that they have been disappointed in a lot of things on an emotional level. So you can see here at the end that they are trying to make a decision of what is best for a connection. So it's very difficult sometimes to break away for Noah the habits of old. So to be dependent on a certain energy, they do have to realize that it does bring out disappointment again and again. But something within them has to realize that it's their own doing. Sometimes they have to take responsibility to what it is that they want to achieve and when to achieve that. So it's almost like they can see an opportunity, but they're not really noticing the opportunity because they're still in this kind of aspect where they believe that it could happen, but it's not going to happen the way they want it. So sometimes their idealistic views on relationships, on a lot of things in life, is false. So they get very despondent, and they've got to be careful of that because they can get quite emotionally ill at times. So that is really, really difficult for them. They do have to take responsibility for those thoughts and those actions towards yourself. So it's sometimes for them it's more the journey and realizing what life is and relationships in general. So Noah in a lot of ways can kind of realize that opportunities are there, and it's almost like if you're willing to actually make things happen with Noah, then that opportunity is there. But as I say, they don't quite understand why it hasn't happened. So they believe in themselves. Well, why didn't it happen? Everything was okay for it to happen. But like I said, they do have to be responsible for themselves, and they have to open up their heart in a much clearer, concise way. So the trap that Noah faces, and a lot of times, is that they don't realize that they are a contributing factor to the situation. So sometimes they can be very lonely as well. And I think that's what they demonstrated with being alone on the other aspect. The moon is there and it's not quite highlighting what it is that they need to see. And that's why they're not seeing the opportunity. So with Noah, it is very difficult. That energy is so difficult. And I believe seeing there they're not seeing. They've really got to get in tune with themselves and really communicate a bit more liveliness instead of being glum all the time. So yeah, that is a very difficult energy for them to actually show. So that they do, that this is for you with love. There is an aspect within love that if you believe that you want to move away from Noah now, then that is your choice. There is a Page of Pentacles, still an opportunity for you to present itself with Noah if you wanted to wait, if that's what you wanted to do. But how long do you choose to actually wait for that situation? But what kind of life do you want? Do you want to always be carrying emotional baggage on your shoulder, so to speak? So the Page of Pentacles is learning to see a future for yourself. And I think that is going to happen. The Knight of Swords is always an aspect within yourself as well, because you've attracted Noah to you. It's almost like that ego, and what can you break away from? So if you were to wait for this particular person, it's almost like, yeah, the same old thoughts could come up, because I don't think he can break away. But also you, if you feel really tied to that person, what is it about that person that you are attracted to? So making a new decision for yourself is the Ace of Swords. So it's about holding your own sword of truth, that just a situation to break free from the Ten of Swords, which can be a trap. I've been hurt. Do I want to be hurt again? Or am I going to realize that things need to be better in a different aspect? So even though they're there making a decision, you've still got to make that decision about what it is that you are attracted to, Noah, on a higher level. And if you do that, then you can actually perhaps see that things can be a lot easier when you go, well, what am I waiting for? Is it false hope? Do I get that justice and make my own decision about what I need to free myself from? So the energy, when you decide for yourself clearly that, okay, I think I'll free myself from that situation, it's not doing me any good, I do feel like I'm in a trap maybe, and then you won't feel disappointed as he is as well. But I think this is more to do with you than Noah. So it is very emotionally draining and can be when you're waiting for that situation. So take the opportunity to find someone who is a bit more enthusiastic about certain things. Here with the King of Fire, it almost shows you that they can be more enthusiastic with a lot of things. But at the moment, Noah is being very kind of withdrawn a lot of the times, don't you think? But there is an opportunity for you to blossom and really grow as a person and not be led down the garden path, down the false garden path, if that makes sense. So hopefully that made sense. So we'll look at another time about new opportunities coming up, but I think there is many opportunities for you if you release that one thing away from Noah. So hopefully that made sense to you. Okay, so we'll just do a general reading for Sir Blue now. Hopefully you're still here, Sir Blue. Oh, I know. It's hard, isn't it? I know. Just have a contemplate over the next few days. You know, things change, but it's difficult, isn't it? Oh, poor Noah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Right, let's have a look at Sir Blue. What does Sir Blue need to know? Okay. Yes, a blue. Right, let's hope so. So, at the moment, you've got new growth. So you've got to really understand to rest your mind. Sometimes it's like when no opportunities present themselves, it's like panic. But this just shows that just really understand that some things do take time. So maybe have a little bit of time and rest your mind that things will happen on a bigger scale than ever before. Okay, so just rest. Know that things are happening on a bigger scale. So thank you guys for being in this particular session today. If I haven't got to your questions, sorry about that. I will be on perhaps later on this evening. So lots of love to you all, and we'll see you again soon.